Hey, St. Louis, welcome back to This Week in St. Louis. I'm Brice here with your weekend rundown. We're sliding into that beautiful stretch of late fall where the leaves are still showing off color, the air's got a crisp edge, and the city feels mellow but alive all at once. Whether you're craving live music, a quiet art moment, or something outdoors before winter really sets in, this weekend's got you covered. We have comedy, live music, thoughtful art moments, and a few early holiday lights to ease you into the season. Grab a jacket, maybe a warm drink for the road, and let's get into it. This Week in St. Louis is presented by Hoffmann Brothers, trusted by St. Louis families and businesses for over 40 years. From heating and cooling to plumbing, electrical, and even EV charging, Hoffmann Brothers has your home covered. Book your service at hoffmannbros.com. Big thanks to them for supporting local stories like this one. Let's start with the big energy events you don't want to miss. All weekend, Flyover Comedy Festival is taking over stages across the city. Think 4 days of stand-up showcases, improv workshops, sketch and storytelling, with more than 150 comedians rotating through venues from Stifle and the Sheldon to City Winery and Tropical Decors. It is that fun kind of chaos where you bounce between rooms and end up discovering a new favorite comic by accident. Friday late night, check out Tag It with the Sklar Brothers at Tropical Decors. Comics do their sets while the Sklars write tags backstage, then come out and pitch them on the spot. It's like getting a peek inside a comedy green room, and the crowd gets to be part of the riffing. Saturday evening, Aziz Ansari brings the hypothetical tour to Stifle Theater. It is the polished, quick storytelling style you expect, and it pairs perfectly with a dinner downtown before the show. Sunday evening, the Dumb People Town live podcast lands at Delmar Hall with the Sklar brothers Daniel Van Kirk, Rory Scovel, and track star the DJ. It is fast, ridiculous, and exactly the laugh you want to cap the weekend. If your version of a perfect night leans more music than comedy, we have you covered too. Friday night, punk nostalgia hits the pageant with MXPX and the Terrace. It is the kind of show where you remember every chorus as soon as the guitars kick in. Then Saturday night, Dirty Mug celebrate 15 years at Delmar Hall, a big hometown party with the sing-along energy that band was built for. It's loud, it's fun, and it's the perfect STL night out. The City Museum's also throwing a party. Friday night, City Nights, local dive turns the museum into an adults-only playground with an immersive art and music experience called Pieces. It includes collaborative murals, a giant community puzzle, and a whole lot of room to explore. It is the last one of the season, so they're definitely going to do it up big. Your daytime plans have a nice range this weekend as well. Friday afternoon, the Gateway Outdoor Summit is at the St. Charles Convention Center. It is a one-day gathering for outdoor pros and enthusiasts that mixes talks on access and trail leadership with a keynote by Eddie L. Harris, the St. Louis native behind Mississippi Solo. Even if you pop in for a part of it, you will leave wanting to plan a river trip or at least a trail day. That summit leads right into the Gateway Outdoor Expo, which runs all weekend at the same venue. It's free to attend and feels like a playground for people who hike, ride, paddle, and camp. There are hands-on demos, base camp talks, a climbing wall, a mountain bike trial zone, a gear giveaway, and a scavenger hunt if you bring the kids. You can join a casual shakeout run on Saturday morning or a gravel or mountain bike ride on Sunday morning, then wander the booths with a coffee and start mapping next year's plans. Over in Collinsville, all weekend, Jurassic Quest is at the Gateway Convention Center. The dinosaurs are huge, the rides are a hit, and there is a baby dino meet and greet that always steals the show. If you have little ones, this is the perfect energy burn you are going to be looking for. Sunday midday, the riverboats at the Gateway Arch host the Sunday Brunch Cruise. 2 hours on the water with live music, views, and of course, good food and drinks. If you want something a little more reflective, the city is serving those moments too. All weekend, St. Louis Dance Theater brings its fall series to the Burgess Theater at Coca. It is the thoughtful contemporary program, and the Coca setting keeps it intimate. The Missouri History Museum is celebrating the opening weekend of Mill Creek Black Metropolis on Saturday and Sunday during the day. Expect ribbon cuttings, family activities, make and take crafts, a quiet reflection room, screenings and panels, and live readings. It is a full weekend of memories, storytelling, and community around a neighborhood that shaped the city. Plan on a couple hours, then a warm drink in Forest Park to decompress. If you are in a creative mood, Saturday midday, Third Degree Glass has a glass icicles workshop. It is a beginner-friendly and a good way to dip a toe into flame working with winter on the brain. You leave your pieces to anneal, then pick them up later, which will be the perfect decoration or gift for the holiday season. And a gentle way to spend a fall afternoon is to wander a market with a coffee or a glass of wine and see what finds you. Saturday afternoon, Noboleis Vineyards in Augusta hosts Wine with Friends, Port Edition. It's a free, laid back afternoon celebrating local craftsmanship with STL favorites like Wonderlust Chocolate, Bootleggers Cigars and Apothecary, Will Rose Charcuterie, and Fallen Brothers Crafted Spirits. Expect great pours, good conversation, and that perfect mix of vineyard views and fall sunshine. Then on Sunday, 9 Mile Garden kicks off its holiday market with more than 30 local vendors and a few festive extras, a photo op with the Grinch, and a food drive for the Afton Christian Food Pantry. Easy parking, easy browsing, and you'll probably check off a gift without trying. Also Sunday afternoon, Global Brew Tap House in Rock Hill runs its fall market pop-up. Short, casual, and filled with local makers. Grab a beer, bring your dog, and shop around the stands. There are a few seasonal traditions starting up this weekend, though. These are the ones you can slot anywhere as a nightcap or plan for later this month. Starting Friday evening and running through the season, the Polar Express at St. Louis Union Station is back. Hot chocolate, cookies, the story, and that shiny silver bell at the end. It is peak nostalgia for families and still pretty magical for adults who love a theme night. Starting Saturday evening and running all season, Garden Glow lights the Missouri Botanical Garden with more than 2 million lights, new installations, interactive moments, and special hours that include adult-only nights and sensory-friendly times. Out at Worldwide Technology Raceway, nightly through early January, Wonder Lights Christmas turns the infield into miles of synchronized lights. Load the car with friends, bring some snacks, and cue up the radio station. It is the most low-effort, high-holiday payoff you can have in sweatpants. Music, sports, and a little nostalgia, this weekend's got something for every kind of crowd. Saturday and Sunday, The Lion King in concert takes over Powell Hall, with the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra performing the score live to the original animated film. It's the perfect family plan or date that feels classic, and the choir moments will give you goosebumps. For the hockey fans, the Blues are home this weekend for back-to-back games at Enterprise Center, facing the Philadelphia Flyers on Friday and the Vegas Golden Knights on Saturday. Whether you're watching from seats or a downtown bar, it's the perfect pairing with dinner and a post-game nightcap. And Sunday night, the spotlight shifts to music legends when Brandy and Monica bring The Boy Is Mine tour to Enterprise Center, joined by Kelly Rowland, Muni Long, and Jamal Roberts. It is a true R&B moment that stretches across generations, and you already know the whole arena is going to sing that chorus in perfect unison. But now it's time for our Flavors of the Lou, driven by Bommarito Automotive. This week's spotlight is ramen, because nothing hits like a big warm bowl when the temps start to drop. From the rich house-made noodles of Menya Rui to the cozy bowls at Koku Ramen in Kirkwood, St. Louis is serving up plenty of ways to warm up. Nudo House STL keeps things fun and modern, while Yumi Tumi in Maplewood adds a colorful creative twist that's just as comforting as it is flavorful. Whichever bowl you choose, it's the perfect excuse to slow down, thaw out, and treat yourself. Find the full ramen bucket list on Instagram at STL Bucket List. And we have a new spot for you to check out this weekend. Chili Spot specializes in cuisine from southwestern China. They have a huge menu. Be sure to order the wontons, short ribs, and the dry-fried string beans. If you check it out, be sure to tag us and let us know your favorite thing on the menu. So that is your weekend in St. Louis. Comedy all weekend with Flyover, a deep dive into the outdoors at the Summit and Expo, dinosaurs for the kids, a powerful opening at the History Museum, easy markets to wander, and those first holiday lights flipping on across the city. Pick something that fits your mood, take a photo of the leaves while they are still showing off, and make a memory before winter really arrives. If you make it out to any of these events, tag us on Instagram at STL Bucket List. We love seeing your adventures. Big thanks to Hoffmann Brothers for making this show possible. New episodes drop every Thursday, so you can lock in your plans. I'm Brice, and this has been This Week in St. Louis. See you out there.